Here's probably good because I'm gonna be looking at you mostly.
Yeah.
Because apparently
Apparently, I've never been on live television before.
it was really mild today.
Yeah,
It looked really
the
cold.
snow's melting. Well,
I
I went out
just
in the morning. It was quite cold.
morning was cold. Okay, I wasn't out in the morning. I came out at like 2 p.m.
Ah! See you out of your nest.
Yeah, but it just like reminded me of how nice it is to just have mild weather.
Yeah.
You know, like as Canadian as we are, I don't really f with the snow all that much.
I like when it starts getting colder and then like say it's 0 degrees and then like a 2 degrees day comes and it feels a little bit better, you know?
Yeah, it
Yeah, I
does.
like
It's a big
that. But then
difference.
when it's going colder and you get a 2, you're like, no way, this is so cold. Then once it gets a little bit warmer on a lower degree, makes me feel good.
If it's so cold that the air burns my nose hairs as I breathe in,
Ooh, it's the
that's
worst.
when I know it's too cold.
Uh-huh.
To
That's
be honest,
often.
okay, the cold is I don't like extreme cold. General cold is okay. I don't really like the snow and the slush and like
What's a general
being
cold?
be able to slip and fall. Like if it's like, oh, it's chilly outside, or like, oh, it's cold out, wear a scarf. But when it's like, it's cold out, don't go outside. You know?
Like you can't not wear a hat. Like it burns your ears and your eyelids and your
Oh my
nose.
god, you're no, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or the worst is your fingers, man. You go with no gloves for like
Oh
five
my
minutes
god,
and you're like,
worse. Or like when it's windy and you're doing this the whole time. You come back inside and you're like, why do I have a headache?
oh, the winter.
But anyways, the mild weather is great, makes us really happy. And speaking of things that make us really happy, we're gonna talk about the best simple things in life are today. Do you want to go first?
Warm weather.
Is that your answer?
That's a new answer. Warm weather is pretty nice. Underrated. But do you think that too much warm weather, you'd be like, this is too much warm weather?
For me, no. I love warm weather. I'm an island boy.
But say you lived in a place that was warm like 12 months a year. Do you think you'd be like after year 5, you'd be like, come on, I need
Come
something
on.
colder?
Come on. Come on. No, I think for me personally, as long as I know what to expect, I'm cool
Yeah,
with whatever weather,
that's
to be
true.
honest. And
Yeah,
if I'm
that's cool.
prepared to like, if it's cold, wear like bundle up, or if it's really hot, bundle down, you know?
Bundle down. I think that I do not like it when I have to like I sweat in my sleep.
Do you not have AC running while you sleep?
I do, but there's times where like it's so hot that that doesn't even matter, you know?
True. Yeah. No, I have to have AC running. If it's not cold, I'm super uncomfortable. Warm is okay. If it's hot, I'm like, I can't sleep at all.
I'd rather it be really, really, really cold than hot
Same.
when I sleep. Yeah.
Same.
Okay.
Okay, so my one of the best simple things. What did I say? The best simple things?
The simply best things in life.
Simply orange juice. The best simple things in life are a drawer full of socks.
A drawer full of socks
Yeah.
that match. Each one has
I
a
mean,
matching
hopefully they
pair.
match. Yeah. Yeah.
Just random socks. Everyone's socks from the
Socks you find on
neighborhood.
the street.
Mark's like, give me the socks.
Quickly. The sock from Monsters Inc. We got a 2319.
There's a basket in front of his house where just like put your socks.
You know,
Don't
like
care if they're
those,
matching,
those
just
like
socks.
mini libraries where you like put in a book, take a book kind of
Yeah.
thing. It's that, but it's socks and it's only give.
You go to Mark's house, it's just like every drawer is a sock. There's like plates made of socks and
I'm like cooking in the
cups of
kitchen and
socks.
I'm like wiping my hands on a sock. I throw a sock over my shoulder like
Just
a chef.
wearing sock clothing.
I rob a bank. It's a sock over my head.
Nice.
But no, a drawer full of socks because it kind of represents your needs being taken care of. You know, basic needs: food, shelter, water. That's like the next half step up is a drawer full of socks.
Okay, wait, back it up. What?
It's a very simple like, oh, I'm in a good position because I have a drawer full of clean, hopefully matching socks.
But I feel like even if in my toughest times, my sock drawer is still there. You know?
Yeah, but they're not that tough because you have a drawer full of socks.
The times.
The times.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
It's a very simple one, but every time I open my drawer and there's a lot of socks, I'm like, you know, life isn't that bad.
When was the last time you didn't have a drawer full of socks?
I couldn't tell you.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Only recently I got my first drawer full of socks.
You feel good?
Yeah.
That's those basic needs being met.
It's
Okay.
those simply orange juice type days.
Yeah. Okay, what's your next point?
It actually goes with the weather one. I was gonna say the sun. The sun is so good,
Mhm.
so simple.
What about the sun?
Everything it does, everything makes you feel. Brings us food, brings us life, brings us like warmth, familiarity.
Yeah, light. Did you say that already?
No, I didn't. That's a good one though.
Okay.
That's it's probably one of the top ones, if not the top one. Yeah, the light's nice too. Think
Vitamin
like
D.
even how cold of a day it could be outside. You just go outside, get some sun. You're just like, wow, the
Mhm,
sun is just
mhm.
nice.
Sun exposure has been touted as being, like, really important, particularly because it makes your body produce vitamin D, and, I believe it's Dr. Rhonda Patrick. She basically equates vitamin D to being a hormone. That's how much it does or
Yeah.
s how much it does for the body is it's like, it might as well be a hormone with how important it is and essential.
Think of what it does to all life. Like it helps people like hunt, animals hunt. It gives life to food,
Yeah, like
fruits,
plants,
vegetables. Yeah,
photosynthesizing,
yeah, exactly. Life, the sun is good. You were saying, what was your point about that?
vitamin D, getting sun exposure.
Yeah, I was reading a book recently, and it was just saying that like, wake up. First thing you should do is just get outside. Like, just have 5, 10 minutes of just sun.
Yeah, I think
And
if I
like,
was in a warmer climate, I would get outside and, like, skip rope for literally 2 to 5 minutes,
I
like,
would,
not long.
I would bring my sock drawer outside with me and sleep all night.
Lay them out side by side. Warm up, everyone.
Got a good day of the sun today.
Basic needs being met.
Socks like, yay.
Yeah.
Um,
No, that's a really good one, though. The sun is heavily underrated.
I think, yeah, man, just going outside for even a little bit is so important. I remember during COVID, it was like I wouldn't go outside so often, and like just got so accustomed to being inside my place all the time, and like nothing to do outside, nowhere to go. So like, why go outside? I remember my mood was so low during those times, and then just after that, I was like, hey, the sun is so needed. Even on a cloudy day ish, like just seeing it and like
Mhm.
having it in the area is so nice.
Yeah, getting outside on a cloudless day is ideal. Even if there are clouds, it's better than being inside through a window.
For
There's
sure. Yeah,
still,
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
UV rays that
Another
come
thing I
through.
started to do was I live in this basement, right? So I was always when I was sleeping, I was always having my curtains closed, like blackout curtains, because if you walk by my house, you can like look down and like see me sleeping, which is kind of weird. But then I realized, fuck it. Like if you want to see me sleep, come see me sleep. I'm sleeping. I don't care. So I started to open them up, and it's just such a nice way to wake up. I hope for the one day where I can just like
And there's
open the
people looking at you like
open the sock curtains, and it's just sun hitting me in the face.
Okay, my second point is the best simple things in life are having time for mental space.
Mm.
So like mental space to focus, to meditate or organize and just kind of get out of the rush of society.
Yeah, just some time to think or just be. You don't have to do anything, just being.
Just
Yeah,
be. That's
sometimes that
good.
is meditative enough. Went to Portugal recently for a month. Got back maybe like 2 weeks ago, and just like time is so much slower there. Like you have so much more time just in your life. Wake up, the sun's shining. You go outside for an hour, just like sit, nothing to do. But it's so nice just to have that time compared to what we live like in here. And it's so fast. Go, 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 go. Everyone wants to do something. Everyone's got to drive somewhere.
There's never nothing to do or there's always something like a bunch of things you got to do.
Yeah, even when I'm like making sure I'm at home and I'm like, this is time for me, it still feels like there's so much more to do here. When I was in Portugal, I'd like sit in my room and I'd be like, I have nothing to do. This feels so good.
Mhm. Did you find anything like any important lessons from being in Portugal that you bring back to your Toronto life?
Dozens.
Like what's one, for example?
Um, One would be like getting the sun right away in the morning. Another one is tea. Just drink tea all the time. Marc's got a tea. I got a tea. I got a thermos. This thing's filled up all the day, baby, until I finish it, and then it's not filled up. Um, yeah. Another thing is like no matter how busy my life may be or things are going on, like make sure there's time to go for a walk, meditate, sit, play an instrument, just like be, rather than like rush through everything. I find that once if you don't have the time to yourself, you begin to collapse. Like it doesn't feel good. Even just like if I can sit with nobody for 5 minutes, like I feel so much better.
I
Yeah.
see. So is
What?
that kind of like be present as well?
Yeah, for sure. Like be present when I'm with myself. You know. if I'm doing something I like to do, if I'm doing nothing. Like it's just I'm here and I'm slow and I'm not worried about what's next, where I'm going. Like I'm just gonna sit, you know?
There's that so Mitch showed me a book prior to us recording. What's the name of it again?
I can't remember the name.
Okay, whatever. We'll link it below, I guess, or whatever. But I opened up to a random page and I just happened to read it. It was called Aimlessness. And one of the things they were saying was if you go for a walk, don't go for a walk with the intention of getting somewhere because it kind of defeats the purpose. You kind of want to be present with each step. And that's the point of the walk. So
Mhm.
walk aimlessly. Like don't go like I have to get here. Just walk without knowing where you're going because you enjoy the walk.
Oh, I love that. It's just I find here I'm always walking to be somewhere, go somewhere, do something like on the way to a store, on the way to a friend's house, not just like aimlessly walking, which is so beautiful.
Yeah, and even when you wake up first thing in the morning, I'm like, I gotta get out of bed. I gotta do something. Like I'm losing time already. That's like one of the first thoughts that pops into
Really?
my head when I wake up. Yeah.
Do you feel like that debilitates you a little bit?
It definitely energizes me to get out of bed. Debilitates it. It doesn't allow me to be as present as I want to be or to enjoy the moments I have to myself, like those first waking moments. Um, I think that's a deeper rooted issue of like, well, what do I have going on in my life and like what am I working towards and like who am I trying to be? I think that kind of leads back to like, oh, I don't have enough time because I'm trying to do all these things.
Do you find it draining? Every day being like, up, I gotta go.
I wouldn't say draining. If anything, it gives me energy, but it would be nice to be present and to take it slow and
Hmm.
to be in the moment of each moment that I have in the morning and the entire day.
Yeah, since I've been back, I've been making sure that the morning is the most important for me. I just like wake up, I'll clean a little bit, I'll meditate, I'll do things that help me meditate, rather than like wake up, I gotta go somewhere and get out. And it's been very nice.
That's nice. What's another point you have?
Music, rhythm, so important for life. I feel like if there's no music and no rhythm, there'd be no passion, there'd be no drive, no motivation. I find like music is so connective.
So music is all of those things for you. Inspiration, drive, passion.
For sure. Yeah, it's a simple thing. It's just maybe not so simple if you're playing it or doing it, but it's so simple in our life that it's so powerful.
You know, I had a thought actually that I think that music is taken for granted.
Very much so.
Because sometimes you just play music to have on in the background, but if you really think about it, it's really tailoring your environment to be exactly what you want it to be and to like give you the good vibes or the positive messaging that you want to hear.
Mhm.
It's really like a really amazing tool or a thing that we have
It
that
gives you dopamine. It gives you a drive sometimes too, or makes you relax sometimes. It really, yeah, it affects your mood. It makes you create the space you want for sure. And a lot of artists understand this, and they're not getting compensated properly for it. You know, like with how Spotify is and how streaming is, where everyone can just stream as much whenever they want. Like you can stream something at 3 in the morning from a different country.
but that puts artists in a bad position.
Yes,
Why?
because streaming is more accessible than ever, but people aren't getting compensated enough
Per
for
stream
per stream for
or and in general.
how important music is. Music's in movies, video games, like TV, commercials, like everything. It's everywhere in your life, you know?
I mean,
I'm pouring some tea. Do
from a monetary
you want some more tea?
I'm okay right now. I guess from a monetary perspective, it's like I could be making so much more money. But at the same time, it's like, well, if your music is that powerful and is being streamed so many times, you also have that influence and power over the people that are listening.
Yeah,
But
but
that's not
not
compensation. I guess I'm just trying to say, like, what do they want to make music for? To make money or to spread a message or have influence,
for
right?
sure,
Like,
for sure. And obviously, I think a lot of artists don't do it for the monetary reason. I think, but having some monetary income come in helps you be able to make more of the music and be more of a light in someone's life that helps you through a bad time, you know? Like if the artist isn't getting paid well enough, they have to work, they can't create more music for this and for society and for everybody to like consume, you know? Consume is a good word for it too, which is like it doesn't sound like a positive thing. People just consume, 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 you know?
yeah, it could also be like a good thing. Like you consume the music and it becomes a part of you, like
Nice.
food, right?
That's a good one.
My third point is the best simple things in life are hobbies.
Mm.
You know, like hobbies like ones that are a huge part of your life, it's part of your identity, could be a source of fulfillment for you. Like for me, that'd be cheer right now. Cheer is just so enjoyable. It challenges me to be a better athlete and a better human. And it's just like I get so much fulfillment and joy and just good feelings out of being with my team and practicing and doing a full out. A full out's like basically 2.5 minutes of one rep maxes, flipping, tumbling, throwing, catching. It's a lot. It's really scary sometimes.
It's
But
like
when you're done it though,
it's like when they do the routine and they do the full routine.
yeah, it's the cheer routine.
Yeah.
That's what a full out is, sorry. But like it's scary leading up to it. Once you're out there performing and the music comes on, it's like autopilot. And then when you're done, you're like, that was the best thing I've ever done. Like I'm so hyped right now. Anyways, I get a lot of fulfillment out of cheer, and it's a huge part of my life, and a lot of my resources and time and energy goes towards it. But it's so enjoyable for me, and I just enjoy it so much, and it's
And
part of my identity now.
I think hobbies help direct and navigate your rest of your life, you know? Like you lean towards your hobbies when you want something to do, or it helps you meditate and create a space when you're not in the hobby, you know? Yeah, hobbies are underrated. Wow.
Yeah, I wish I had more hobbies.
I feel like you got a lot of hobbies.
I need more time to do more hobbies.
You need more time to have more hobbies.
I would love so here's the thing, I would love to do more things. I would love to watch movies and TV. I would love to play video games. Seeing my friends isn't a hobby, but I want more time for that. I would love to have more time for cheer. Love cheer, it's so fun. I would do it every day.
So where's all your time going?
Working,
Mm,
content creation, working for my brother's brand, working on TV and film set, like, it just never enough time in the day,
yeah.
you know?
Unless you wake up earlier. What time do you wake up at?
I try to get 8 hours every night, so whatever time I end up going to sleep, 8 hours from then, most of the time. It just depends what time I go to sleep.
Man, waking up early is so
I
nice.
love waking up early.
Oh,
Ideal
wow.
time? 6 or 7.
Whoa, okay, that's hella early,
You just
bro.
say you like
What
waking up
the
early.
hell? That's waking up when it's night still.
What's early for you?
When the sun comes up.
Could be like 6 AM.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In the summertime.
Summer
Waking up when the sun comes
time.
up in the summertime.
Isn't it brighter in the mornings in winter?
Yeah.
So
What's the
summer,
time?
the sunrise would be like 7 or 8.
Yeah, like 8. Sun goes up in the winter, it comes up at 6? Not 6.
I'm pretty sure it rises earlier and sets earlier in the winter.
6. I know the
Even earlier sometimes, like 5 something.
I don't even know what I'm gonna Google.
I'm pretty sure I could be wrong. Someone's gonna fact check me and call me an idiot. So,
It's true.
do you have another point?
No.
Okay. I wanted to talk to you about God of War.
Okay.
It looks so cool. The new Ragnarok. I almost said movie, video game.
Yeah, I bought it the day it came out. It's good. It's so far. I haven't played much. I've been doing a lot of other stuff. I bought a new guitar, so I've been playing around with that guy a little bit more. But it's pretty good. It's very similar to the first one so far. I don't know.
Like, what's the plot?
Okay, so you find some stuff out in the end of the first one that leads into like a huge character change and like new adventure for the second story. It picks up like a couple years after where it left off. So the boy's a little bit older up, which is cool, and he's a lot of he can hold his own now, which is nice.
You don't have to babysit him.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, like that's the problem. It's like at times the game it's like a father son story too, right? So the father's like trying to control the kid, and the kid's like, no, like I can do some shit on my own, you know? A lot of like fathering lessons in the game so far. I'm not a father, but they're lessons.
Lessons regardless.
It's cool. It's a cool game. It's not as good as Elden Ring.
Really?
Yeah. Elden
That's
Ring
weird.
is so good, man.
In my mind, God of War is more of the type of game that I would play. Like adventure, just like
It's story, it's linear. If you like linear style stories, then yeah.
yeah, kind of.
Okay. If you're a simple man
I'm a simple man.
and you
The best things in life are simple.
nice. Something that's simple. What's the topic?
The best simple things
The
in
best
life
simple
are.
things are linear video games.
Is it a button masher?
Depends on how. No.
So like you're trying to string together combos or like do things specifically. You're not just trying
For
to like
sure.
button mash your way through the entire
Yeah.
game.
It
That's
used to
cool.
be a button masher when it was like the first series, like the first 3 God of Wars, button masher. Now it's like more strategic button mashing. Like you can probably get by with just mashing buttons, but if you play on a harder difficulty, you're gonna want to like know what you're doing, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Mashing
But
buttons is
sometimes I'm
just a
like, fuck
funny
it, just
phrase.
mashing it.
There's a time and place to mash.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
now.
Turn the game on. Start.
You turn into like a barbarian version of yourself. Mitch Mash. You know, like Hulk
Just
smash.
start hitting the controller.
You get up, start punching the TV.
Start mashing everything.
Grab your socks, like wrap them around your fists, like you know, like that like Muay Thai boxing
Socks,
like
bro.
movie.
Grandma calls you.
Hey, we need some mashed potatoes. Perfect.
Turns on God of War. Gets in the kitchen, starts punching potatoes.
You know what? You know what I saw the other day? Black Panther 2.
Did you actually?
Yeah,
And
you
how
seen the
was
first
it?
one?
No, I've seen the first one.
Second one's good.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was really cool. I will say that I almost cried probably about 4 times.
Oh, better than the first one? Different.
Different movies. Similar to how like Avengers Infinity War and Endgame is kind of, that's not a right word to say, but like it's so you know how sequels are sometimes like really different movies from the prequel or the first one? Kind of like that.
Well, yeah, it makes sense. The fucking main character
No,
died.
but like very different.
Oh yeah.
Like how you said Elden Ring is like whatever non-linear and God of War is linear, but they're both adventure kind of like fighting games in a sense. That's kind of like the first and second Black Panther.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, different character, different issues they're facing. I will say that the main characters, they're all so badass. They did
Yeah.
a really good job of depicting them as like very capable and cool.
Have you been watching the new Marvel stuff past the
I
Thanos
haven't seen a
era?
single thing.
They've been kind of flop.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought they were all good.
Nah.
Like Loki and
Loki was good.
Oh.
Most of them are flop. I'd say not flop, but like not. I just find that they're following the same pattern that they've been following for so long, you know, and they're playing it safe.
Playing it safe. I mean, it's Disney, right? Like
Yeah.
they kind of have to.
They don't have to. They're bringing back Daredevil, the TV show, and that's rated R, and they're
Really?
going to keep it
I
rated
didn't
R.
know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. No, it
Um,
was cool though. I really enjoyed it. Very different movie, but very enjoyable, very cryable.
4 times.
Almost 4 times.
Marc in the theater with his drawer full of socks, wiping his tears.
Mark sad. No mash today.
Well, did we have any comments from?
We did.
Let's do it.
Okay. So we not we. Well, yeah, we put on my Instagram story a question to like for
Oh, you did it on your own personal?
for viewers to answer. I have a bigger audience there. It makes more sense. And I said I put the title of this episode. So the best simple things in life are, and these are some of the answers. Ready?
I'm ready.
I wrote them down. So, the best simple things in life are the laughter and smiles of people you love.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, a little cliche, but like very
Little
true.
cliche.
Yeah, like I kind of want it to be a little more creative.
That's playing it safe on that
That's
answer.
a very Disney answer. Okay, the best simple things in life are intangible.
Wait, let's go back to the other one. It was good though. It was good.
It was
Don't,
good.
Don't get us wrong. Yeah,
no,
it was-
it's very good. We're not knocking the
Yeah.
answer. It's just like, okay, next. You know,
like it's nice to see people smile for sure. Oh yeah, no,
the people
like
you love smiling. Yeah,
anybody smile at this point. No, no, it's nice to see anybody smile. If you're on the street and there's like a child that you're not happy,
that
with,
is
the child
very
smiling,
true. Yeah,
Or
when
even
you
when
see
the-
someone having a good day, you're like, what is such a good day for? Like, okay, like
Damn, you looking good today on that good day. Yeah, I like when random people smile. I think too,
at
like-
you
'cause-
or just like in their own.
in their own world.
Me
Because it's
too,
like,
me
yo,
too.
nice. Like,
It's like
enjoy-
it's contagious.
enjoy that moment.
Yeah, when they're
for
not
sure.
like trying to smile at you, it's just like I'm
that's-
happy with doing what I'm doing.
like what you did earlier.
Yeah, no,
Um,
it's contagious. But the second one is the best thing. The best simple things in life are intangible.
No.
What do you mean? That's like love.
Okay. I
do you
was
think
thinking
I said?
unobtainable. I was like, come on, man, that's a terrible answer. Best things in life
A
are
hopeless
unobtainable.
answer.
Yeah. Darkness. Yeah, intangible. I'd say so.
Yeah, you know, like feelings,
Ugh.
achievements. I guess achievements could be tangible though. Maybe like self growth. I don't know. Intangible is pretty broad, but I think we get it.
Self-growth. Yeah. Enjoyment, joy. All the feelings.
Yeah.
What was that movie about feelings? And they're all
Oh,
characters.
Inside Out.
I never seen it.
Oh, you should. It's really good.
Cool.
It's another almost cry movie.
Mark cried during Wreck-It Ralph 2.
I didn't, but I did cry during Spider-Man 3, No Way Home.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, first movie I've ever cried at.
yeah.
I cried hard. I was staring at the thing and I could feel like I was tearing up. And the next thing I know, I'm like, why are tears streaming down my face? Like I'm watching like this, but like tears are just falling. You know when you cry, it's like that. I'm literally just
Wow,
yeah, it was a lot.
a lot of tears.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what it is. That was the first movie that made me cry. Ever since then, a lot of movies
Just crying like a
are
baby.
getting me closer to cry.
Yeah.
Like where I'm watering, I'm like, oh, I have to stop. Or
Yeah,
else I'm
I
gonna
felt
cry.
that before too, for sure, for sure. Not didn't stem from that movie, but I know the feeling where it's like, whoa,
Yeah, I don't
hella
know. Something
emotional.
happened in my life, and now just things make me want to cry.
Spider-Man went home. They said there was no way, but he went home.
Okay, another answer. The best simple things in life are the little things. Good vibes with good people.
Yeah, that's all it's about, man.
You know, when people are on their deathbed, they're not really thinking about, "Oh, I wish I worked harder." They're probably thinking, "I wish I had spent more time and made more memories and took more chances."
Nah, they're probably saying I'm glad with the chances and the memories I made. I wouldn't want to be on a deathbed regretting.
Oh, I think people do regret though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, they
I think it's
also
both. I think it's both our answers. Like they wish they spent more time with like people they love and laughed more and like took it easy, but they also like how scary would it be to go to your deathbed with like, oh, I wish I did this instead. Like it
right?
regrets in that
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Which
I
I guess
think
is the same thing. I kind of just said wish they did this and then
you can change your mindset and enjoy the moments. Like especially growing up in this society, it makes you like ready for the next thing, you know? That's very like a prominent theme over here where it's like and it's not so much in the moment. You're not so present during society here. It just like forces you not to be. So I what I want to do is like change my own mindset where it's like I'm happy with the moments that I have now and the moments I've done so far, you know? I don't want to regret because doesn't help anybody, you know?
Mhm.
Even if on my deathbed I haven't done all these things, I'm just gonna still look back and be positive towards the things that I've done.
I think that's a good place to be.
Mm. If you were to name the next Spider-Man movie, what would you name it? In the theme of Homecoming, No Way Home, Far From Home.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah,
Spider-Man don't go home
that's pretty good.
or come home cuz like something's going on at home. It's like we need you or like don't
He's
go home cuz
I
something
I
bad's
like
going
Don't
on.
Go Home.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Scary. Changing it up. Disney, no more soft stuff.
Rated R Spider-Man
Yeah. Spider-Man.
with a hard R.
Well, the
I can't say that shit. Yeah. Spider-Man with a hard R. What's another one?
Spider-Man Home Alone. It's like Macaulay Culkin. It's like Spider-Man trying to like get Macaulay Culkin. There's all these like booby traps and stuff. Like
Spider-Man Phone Home. It's Spider-Man just like this. Nice.
Spider-Man Homegrown. It's like him like in a garden. Like
Grown pot. It's like a whole video of just how he just grows his own pot.
when you smoke the spider pot, you get the Spidey sense, the tingly.
You see those videos where someone like does something crazy, they make a crazy catch, and they're just
And
like,
they're like,
yeah,
yeah,
it's so good.
all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's it for this episode.
There's no more in there?
There is one more, but it's kind of okay. Whatever, fine. The best simple things in life is love.
Wow. I feel how you felt during Black Panther.
Yeah, you want to cry? No, that's a really good one. It makes a lot of sense too, and like, it's true.
All right, we should end it there.
Yeah, cool. Thanks for listening. We'll talk
If you
to you guys
did.
soon. If you did.
If you didn't, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, stay tuned for the next episode.
Mm-hmm.
Got some cool stuff coming.
See you
Okay,
guys. Drink
see you
tea,
guys
wake
later.
up in the morning, get some sunlight, get some vitamin D, read books,
Get some socks.
get some socks, and watch God of Black Panther No Way Home.
Okay, we'll see you later. Peace. We definitely went over 15 minutes. That's for sure.
I think it's half an hour. That's fine though.
Okay, not bad. Still better than before. Plus, once we cut it down, it'll be like 25.
Yeah.